Hello and welcome. In this lecture, we are going to see how to record payment that you receive from your customer against an invoice. Now, Wave has a very unique feature, which is you can actually uh, give an option in the invoice itself to your customer to make payment through their credit cards, which means when the customer opens your invoice, when he receives the invoice, he will get an option there itself in the invoice that he can make the payment to you through his credit card. So let's see how he can make the payment and uh, what option you have to select so that this option is available in your invoice that he can make directly the payment through his credit card. So let's see. As you can see, I am on the home page, the dashboard. Now if you click on the invoice, let's go to the invoice and see where we have to click so that the credit card option is available. Now since I have already put the option on, that's why it's not showing. Otherwise, when one if you are opening the if you have set up a new Wave account, then you can see on the top right hand side there will be an option which is not given here because already I have selected to accept credit cards. So if you click on where the if you can see the save money option is given, beside that you will have an option of credit card to accept credit cards. If you click on credit card, you will get an option like this. I'll show you. If I'm coming to the payment, so here, or if you don't see it there on the top right hand side, then you will find it here on the left hand side, extreme left hand side column bar. On the bar navigation bar, you will see fourth option is payment, and there since I have already turned on the payment option, you will have an option if you are setting it up for the first time to turn on the payment option. So once you turn on the payment option, your invoice is going to have an option that you can accept payment from customers through their credit cards, which means they can directly pay through their credit cards to you, and the amount will be received by Wave, and Wave is going to indirectly directly transfer them to your bank account. So this is the process, and now I'm going to show you once you turn on this option how it will be reflected in the invoice. This is turned on. Once you are turned on, it will give you a message saying that you successfully turned on the payment by Wave. Now you can send an invoice and this option will be there. Also, I would like to point out one more thing. As you know, this opening up of the account in a Wave is free. You do not have to pay any incur any monthly expense. Now, but if you want to accept payment from your customer through credit card and you turn on this option, now here you don't have to pay anything. But if the customer is making you payment, once the customer make you payment, they will deduct some charges, which means Wave is going to deduct the charges, which I'm not sure exactly what it is. It varies from different region to region. It is 2.9 to 3%. So this charge Wave is going to deduct and give you the rest amount. Suppose you have received 100%, Wave is going to deduct 2 to 3% the charges applicable, and then they are going to make you the payment. So here charges is applicable, just to keep in mind. And if you have any queries relating to what is the charges or anything, you can mail to your Wave help desk, because they accept email. It is you can it's free of cost. If you have to call them, then it's a paid service again. But the charges will be applicable for credit card payment only once the customer makes the payment, otherwise not. If you turn on, no charges is going to be deducted. It's absolutely free. Only if you receive payment, then charge is going to be deducted. Now I'm going to show you how in the invoice it will look, or how the customer is going to view once you turn on this payment option. So let's click on invoice and see one invoice how it looks. You can also individually put off this option for any customer that you don't want to receive through credit card, or the customer is not ready to pay through credit card. You have some other ways of receiving the payment. So suppose I'll see this one. I'll click on this invoice and show you how it is been shown. See, here it says the credit card option is the payment are off. So here what you need to do, since you have already turned on that button, you have already clicked on that button which I have showed you earlier, it's already successfully you have put on the receiving of credit card payment option. Now you just need to edit this and go, if you have any invoice where you need to change, you can go to edit invoice, and here is the edit your invoice details. Go to edit your invoice details, and you can see here that here option is there which I have ticked while making this invoice. So if you don't tick, it will be automatically by default it will be unchecked. Only if you check, which I have checked while making this invoice, hence it is showing. If you don't don't uncheck, don't check this box, sorry, then it will be automatically it will remain as unticked, disabled credit card payment. So you have not ticked it, means you like to receive payment through the credit card of the customer. But if you don't wish to, you can check, you can put a uncheck, you can uncheck it, and this option will be omitted. So now you can see here, we will save, and then how it looks, we will see how your customer will get to see it. Now you can see this credit card payments are turned on. So let's see a customer preview, customer view. You will be able to understand how it will look. Request a payment from XYZ LLC. This is how your customer is going to view it. And once you see, this is the invoice, and on the top he will be able to pay directly your invoice through his credit card. See all these options he has to give, and then he can pay. So once he pays, it will go to Wave, and then Wave will inform you that they have received an amount, and you need to just, for the first time, you need to inform them in which bank account you want it to be transferred. They will send you a mail and get a confirmation, and after that they will do it according to your instructions. So this is how you are going to you can receive payment from your customer through your credit card. Now we are going to see if you receive a payment from a customer, but and how you can actually mark your invoice as paid. So let's go back once again to the invoice list. So let's go to invoice, and we can see here, here is the invoice. Suppose you have received this payment, which is Mark John. You have received this payment and you want to show it as you have already received it in your bank account, and you have received a check. Now you want to mark it as payment, add to payment. Now what you can do is click here on this option on the downward arrow here, and click on add a payment. Now once you add a payment, you can record a payment manually or charge your customer's credit card if the customer has processed your customer's credit card directly through Wave. That's a different option. Now you can record a payment manually here. Suppose you have received the payment, and payment account is your cash in hand, or you, if you have a bank account, it's going to give you the option of your bank account in which you have received. If you have already created, since I have not created a bank account, so it's not giving me that option here. Now payment method, is bank transfer. Now this is where your account, in your account in the books, it's going to be reflected, payment account. Okay, so you have to be little careful in which bank you have received. You can actually choose that, and the payment method also, if it is bank transfer, check, cash, credit card, whatever your payment. Suppose I'll choose check. Now you can write the date, whatever you want to write here in memo, and click on pay now. So once you click on pay, this invoice is going to show as paid. Okay, your payment was recorded successfully. Now you can see here, see this invoice is paid. So this is how you are going to record a payment that you have. You are going to mark it an invoice as paid if you have already received the payment. In this way you can manually do it if you wish to. So this is all about how to record your payment, all about the payment side. With this, I hope to see you in the next lecture. Until then, bye bye, take care.